green light. Go, go, go.
Yeah, probably. Probably fly. I didn't want to keep doing the race after getting, like, you know, like I had 20 seconds damage on the car. I downloaded the same setup from the guy from yesterday for Bathurst, and this is the first time driving it, so I will need to make some changes. It's a really good base. The rear is too loose, but the pressures are also wrong, so although the pressures could be wrong just because I just slid around after the chase. seems like the brakes on the NSX are not... It's either faster than I think, or the brakes are not as good as I expect. But the rear end is very loose. So I have to adjust that. Let's see. We know the wing is low. We know the anti-roll bars are pretty low. Preload is really high. The bump stop is... That's weird. The bump stop is low and bump stop rate is super soft, but the rear wheels themselves are kind of stiff. So I don't know what to make of that. Zero toe. Let's try toe in. See if that gives us a little bit of stability. I think I'm definitely gonna have to add a little bit of wing. And gosh, I have 10 minutes. I'm gonna have to add some wing. And I will... Maybe I should do that right now, actually. Add... Well, let me see the effect of toe. Toe in should make it oversteer even more. Oh boy, okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so you're saying I should do toe out? I suppose I could do the thing that I thought to do, which would have been to soften the springs in the back and increase the wing. And I feel like I have enough. I would go either more wing or lower rear. Yeah, I was gonna say I can do all of those things. Okay, let's do one tick of wing. I'm gonna lower the springs as well. It's not significant. It's like 10%, right? Change won't be huge. Let's see. I had to make some changes to his setup for Spa 2. Why specifically? I mean, I suppose I could. Whatever, let's see. I'm probably still gonna have to, even with the springs softer. That's my fault. Softer rear springs will make it feel even looser. Not too much concerned about loose. I'm concerned about it, like I lose the rear end. I don't think Am I wrong? Softer rear springs are not going to make me lose the rear end more, right? If anything, it should give me a little bit more grip. 2 millimeters. I should probably just do 1. I'll do 1. I gotta be careful, I get lift off oversteer. This lap feels much better already. Didn't come through first time. I sent softer rear springs. IRL will make the rear bounce around more and create a swaying action. But in... okay. That's a breaking point issue. What I'm confused about is that when I soften the front springs, it will let me have more grip in the front, essentially giving me a little bit more oversteer, right? So I figured if I soften the rear springs, it will have the same effect when the rear is under pressure. Like when I'm cornering, the car is all the way to the side. If I soften them up a little, wouldn't that give me more time before the rear end lost? Yes, it rolls more, but because it rolls more, it has more grip. Softer rear allows the rear to bounce and throw load from one side to the other, creating instability. Okay, so you're saying I should change so I should just tighten, but the reason that doesn't make sense to me is then why aren't we trying to tighten up the rear springs in every car, right? Softer front is generally only better under braking because you have transferred all the weight to the front and allow more load on front tires. Okay. Okay. The way that I understand it, which made sense to me for a while, though maybe not anymore, is that with springs at a certain stiffness, I don't know if you can see, oh yeah, you can. For both the front and the back, it will allow the car in the corner to roll as it's going through the corner, you know, or this way when it's turning all right. If I am getting understeer, part of the reason is that, could be anyway, that the suspension has bottomed out, that it can't compress any further, yet I have a lot of the corner still left to do, as in I'm not at the apex and powering out, I'm still entering the corner. Well, when that happens, the wheels no longer have the grip. They sort of turn. When the wheels turn, the car moves to the side, and then when the car can't like roll any further, the pressure is all on the wheels, and if I'm going too fast, I get understeer and I slide through. So if I soften the springs, it lets the car, it becomes less stable because the car can move around more. But because it can move around more, it gives the car a little bit of extra time, because it can roll more, to go further through the corner before that loss of grip happens. And I thought that the front and rear, I mean, they have different effects, but I thought that the idea was the same, that even in the rear, if the suspension can't go any further and you're still trying to make a turn, that the rear will will just start sliding out. So if you soften it, you give the car a little bit more time. I don't know, man. Oh no, I got nothing, bro. Oh wow, I recovered from that counter steer. Okay. Powered out too early. Tried to get that professional quality cornering. 56. I can maybe do one more lap with 7 seconds of damage, assuming I don't crash. Ah, yeah. I bumped the curb. I didn't mean to. It just happened. Okay. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know how to give myself any significant amount of other than I guess I can lower the ride height one more, I guess. Two more? We'll start with one. Falcon, I got crashed out. And it was on like lap 2. Oh no, it was a few laps in. I was on the outside of a dude after the straight on is it Radion? Eau Rouge and Radion, right? So after the straight, I'm on his outside. We're turning this way. And so at first I thought he was squeezing me, but he wasn't. He gave plenty of space. And then in the braking zone, he moved over closer and then just slowly punched me out in the braking zone. I went into grass and spun, got 22 seconds of damage on like lap, I don't know, 6. And then I was like, oh, okay, forget it. See ya. So I quit. Car was going pretty okay though. No pit stop, 60 minutes. I got lucky and your field was pretty easy. Were you in the CP race? Were you in the other lobby? Oh, nice, Falcon. Good job, bro. Are you gonna be doing this one? I am predicting a very difficult time for me. Nice. Oh my god. I hope we're in the same lobby, bruh. I'm gonna have a very hard time because I had no practice in this at all today. And my setup is too loose. So me and Fly are changing things as we go. I lowered the rear by 1. Fly says I should do 2. You know what? I'll probably just do the second one right as we get in for practice. I'm only afraid of having too much understeer. Just wheel movement on my part, you know. I've noticed, like, from my end that I can turn my wheel about 90 degrees, and it's around that point where my brain starts like giving out, just being like, that is the most anyone has ever turned their wheel on this planet, and you can go no further. Turns out you can turn it even more. Go the NSX at Mount Panorama. Yeah, I'm just checking it out. Let's see, are you in here? Oh yeah, you must be, because it's 1 out of 1. Wait, who are you? You want hero? Are you roarer? Those thoughts are what you think too. Fly. We are more alike than we cared to imagine. Alright, so here's what I want to do. Lower the rear 1 more. And we're going to do the same thing as last time. Max out fuel. See how the car behaves. Good luck, have fun to you too. You're driving the Honda as well, right? Woohoo! It's gonna be a doozy. Oh, hold on. I need to change the map as well. 3 is the one for me. Or 2. Did I do 2 or 3 last night? I think I did 3. I didn't even check what the temperatures were. I just got on track and drove. Oh shit. $26.31. Okay. Hot. Possibly even more. Let's wait until the track is optimal. Because right now it's green, so it's less grip than we can expect during the race. Like this wouldn't happen. I caught it just in time, but I had to react pretty violently to do so. Yeah, I just went through too hot. I stayed on throttle longer than I should. Going entering Skyline. Or exiting Skyline.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Did he say, heads up, Baros, your car's jumping around a lot, network lag? Oh, okay. Even more. Okay. Night race. Is it going to be cold? 21 degrees. Okay. I'll go out like this. Will be a little... Tires should be a little colder than optimal. But what I need is... What I need right now are some laps without crashing. Get those pressures figured out, and we'll figure out how the car is behaving, and then I'll do and then I'll lower the fuel load and do a qualifier.
Some light damage on the front. Box, box.
Life is tough when you don't know how far out your car goes. I just hit the wall because I didn't know where my car was. That's gonna be a problem.
Yellow flag is sector.
Ooh, lift off oversteer over there. Jesus. My God. Again, I just don't know where my car is, and I'm tapping walls. Bias to 52 or 3. Righty. The car is, because of the fuel load, the car is very front heavy, it feels like. And so the front has way more grip than it needs to. Which means when I exit that stupid left-hander, I've got nothing in the rear. It's just floating. And it gets loose. But that's fine. I'll just go slower through there, I guess. right, well, I think I'm kind of out of time. So let's do it about half. Instead of qualifying pace, we'll just do whatever. Lack of practice. We'll do this. It looks like it's gonna be a short night. Like it's gonna be a very short night. I don't want to say that word that starts with C or K. I'm confused. Oh, wait. No, don't hit the. I keep hitting the wall. I don't need to. It's not that the car is out of control. It's that I hit the fucking wall. I got too close to it and hit it because I can't see the fucking wall. Fuck. I don't know how to fix that on short notice. I got nothing, fellas. I can't really. But I think no matter what, we're starting from the back. If I'm lucky and I finish and I get a qualifying lap, I'm still starting from the back. There's no... I don't want to take anyone out for what I'm going through here. It's gonna be hard to like just change my point of view. Like nothing makes sense. I'm turning in way too late. I don't know if you've noticed. Like everything is wide. I don't think I've hit a single apex.
a second.
No, I can't do that. Just gonna have to get good. I mean, I'm just gonna drive 2 laps and crash. 2 laps at best. I'm thinking lap 1 when we're doing the practice, I won't crash. Fuck my idiot fucking life. I keep hitting the car on the side. I'm so mad at that. You guys don't like there are a few things that infuriate me as much as like, oh, I can't see, and so I keep just destroying my own race. I don't understand why I'm not getting it. Like, well, it's clear that I need more than 0 practice in this car on this track. Oh well. It is what it is. I'll drive for as long as I can, and then when I inevitably die, I'll just I'll stop. My problem is that now I have no idea what my, like, in all this crashing, I haven't been able to put a lap together to figure out what my pressures should be. You know what happened there? I thought I was slowing down too much, and I let go of the brakes, and then I realized I wasn't, and then I hit the brakes and flew right through. Just quit out before you make someone else's race bad and play another game. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I mean, I'll start from the pit. See how far I can go. Hopefully 1 lap. I think your enthusiasm has died for this game over the last few weeks. Might need to wait until you get the passion back. It's not going to be another no. It certainly won't.
seconds. Stay in single file.
I'm thinking I'm gonna get that clean lap after all. Look, we're almost there. Getting these brakes burning hot. Oh no, Falcon is going in last.
line, green line. Go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag in sector 1.
I have no idea what's happening here. Oh my god. Oh.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Whoa, dude. Oh my god, he's so slow. I should pass him on the straight, I think.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Pressures are way too low. Way too low.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I'm braking like super early for everything so as not to, you know,
Yellow flag ahead.
die.
By the way, the fastest lap so far.
Oh, yeah. I remember that guy. I only just avoided him.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Falcon, I was not able to put a qualifying lap together at all. I just crashed every single time.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
You were looking for an excuse to quit? Alright, dude.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Inside curb. Fly, we have a little bit of damage, but we made it 10 minutes. I mean, that counts for something, right? I think that counts for something.
Run away, personal fastest lap.
And somehow we're in the top 10. And the harder we push, the better our temperatures or pressures are looking. Temperatures too. They're still low.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Is the yellow flag inside the pits? Yellow flag is inside the pits. That's gonna be annoying for the rest of the fucking race, bros.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Don't know what happened there, but looks like I broke too late. Screwed up the dip. Went in way too hot. Yeah, I'm making up a little bit of time to him. Felt like a good exit.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Bad line. Salvaged it. Salvaged it pretty well. My wing is really low. My rake is really low. I think that's why I'm passing people on this straight.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
But sometimes I brake late. Brad. "18 seconds of damage." Let's see. I couldn't see the side of the car. I just hit it for no reason. Like, I aimed and hit the wall, you know what I mean? There was no pressure there. There was no oversteer or anything like that. It looks like my arrow is jacked. Looks my electronics are jacked.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh, that's rough. I'm losing a half a second over nothing. Oh no. And then I don't have any. Okay, okay. I can't. All right. Well, it ended. I didn't predict that we were gonna last 20 minutes. That. I didn't see that coming. There was no pressure. I just couldn't line it up right because I steered directly into the wall because I don't know where the side of my car is. That's a shame. Unforced error. I drove pretty well for 20 minutes though. Can't run the mountain at night with lights that cut out under brakes. Hold my beer. Yeah, I needed more practice in the Honda for Mount Panorama. I did not give Mount Panorama the respect, nor did I give it to the Honda, to be honest. But what day is it today? Wednesday, right? All right. We gotta. I won't be driving the Honda again. We know that Ferrari, Lamborghini, and Porsche are topping the list right now of cars. What else did I say I was gonna try? I think I said I was gonna try the BMW again. Is there anything else? I never even tried the Reiter Engineering GT3. But it's essentially a... Isn't it a... I don't even know what it is. It looks like a Lambo. If you're going to choose the Lambo, you really need to give it some more time. Because your results in it weren't great. I mean, you're right. I can re-drive it and see what it's like. I think mostly I went on the Lambo from the hours of Watkins that I had practice, you know, how it felt to drive and stuff. Not by how well I did, just how I felt driving it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna try this car. So I think maybe we go with the M4 and then we try out Ferrari, Lambo, and Porsche again. A similar result at Bathurst. Yeah. Still though, I enjoyed driving it. We'll give it. We'll definitely give it another drive for at least a couple races. Okay. All right. Well, let's just do this. Let's do BMW. For the next few races. I don't know how many. And because that car is like, you know, badass fast. And then we'll go from there. What races? Well, let's see. The next, where is it? CP calendar. The next, oh, here it is. The next race tomorrow is Laguna Seca. On Sunday, Brands Hatch. So we've got the British ones again, because it's the same set of like, let's see. How many? Is it 30 races? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 19 races, and it just keeps repeating the same, and one of those 19 is random, but I think the random one is only once per month. Right after Bathurst, we've got Laguna Seca tomorrow, and then Brands Hatch, Silverstone, Snetterton, and Donington, and then Monza. That's the rest. That's next week, all of next week. And I don't think I'll be driving the same car in it. But I'll do BMW. I've driven the BMW on Silverstone. Have I? I don't know. But it'll be interesting. Laguna Seca, Brands Hatch, maybe Silverstone as well. See where it goes. BMW all week would be a good test. All right. Yeah, I did that 2-hour race in the BMW, right? Yeah. And I qualified really well, actually. That could be fun. Heavier front springs, that's right, that's right. I didn't know that was the car. I remembered. All right, buddy. Well, that's it for me. Much love. I will catch you tomorrow if you're around for Laguna Seca and the BMW. Thanks for all your help tonight. Too bad I crashed. But it's not surprising that I crashed. It's surprising that I lasted 20 minutes, considering that I couldn't finish a single qualifying lap, right? So it's a slight win. Anyway, see ya. Bye.